Hola tankers, I'm Commander AF.
I'm Chieftain.
And we are here to build a tank out of gingerbread. Why are we doing this, you might ask? And it's because it's that time of year again, folks. Holiday Ops 2023 is in full effect. So here at the Austin World of Tanks office, we thought we'd help spread some holiday cheer by getting our hands sticky and building some tanks.
And then eating them.
This is construction grade, I'm not eating this.
You can't eat the inventory? Whose idea was this anyway?
Whose idea was it to get the two least crafty people on the team to build crafts?
I'm much better at destroying things than I am building them.
My tracks are always broken, so yeah, I concur. We could blame this one on Fix It and Post, or maybe just the idea that we're trying to be fun and festive.
Yay, festive.
Well, okay, where are the instructions? That's what I need to know, because I've never done this before. Have you?
I'm looking at this mat here, and it's got a tank drawing. Maybe I can follow the drawing here, but it looks a bit complicated. And that and the pieces. Well,
that's a little too detailed for me. I will say that I was looking up some tips on the old interweb, because, like I said, I've not done this before. And one tip that came from a really cool mom was that I have a box as my frame.
it's a bus. Painted bright yellow. You got a school bus.
It could be a bus.
It's the SU-14. You remember the SU-14 skin?
Was it a ugly
It's a school bus.
buck? Oh, it was a school bus.
It was somebody made a skin of a school bus.
I'm not familiar with that one, but there's actually, I mean, we're not here to talk too much about holiday ops, but there actually is a really cool style in the holiday ops boxes, and it looks like a taxi cab, and it's my new favorite style. It's called Your Driver Is Here, but that's not what this is.
Yet, but okay.
It was originally gonna be a TOG 2 because it was so much longer, but then I realized that would probably take a lot of time
Resources.
and place and time and pieces. So I think maybe I'll just go back to what my original idea was and try to make this look as close to a mouse as possible.
Well, that has merit.
We gotta like maybe add some sloped pieces, but that's the goal. But there's no guarantees. Do you have a tank?
Well, I think what I'm going to end up doing, because if I try to, I'm probably going to go for an M1 simply because it's blocky, it's square. I know what one looks like. I can do it from memory.
Okay.
But because somebody's going to nitpick, I'm not going to get it right. What I'm actually going to do is a derivative of the M1 called the Mark I Bolo. Some people know what that is. You know what a bolo is?
A tie? A really cool Western tie?
We live in Texas.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Yeah, okay.
No nitpicking, by the way, okay? We don't want any nitpicking in the comments. Because I said that right here and right now, that means there's going to be no nitpicking in the comments.
But I figure since nobody has actually seen a picture of a bolo, but we do know it's derived from an M1 according to lore, it'll be good enough.
I guess we just start.
I don't know, just start. So,
I thankfully have
I figure
something.
the best way for me to attack this is like a Tamiya kit. So you build the lower hull first, you make the bucket, then you apply the upper hull, place the turret on top of that, and then the last thing you do is you figure out what to do with the tracks, or if you're going to bother with side skirts, which I probably am not.
You could do side skirts. We got so many little pieces for it.
All right, so first thing I need to do is figure out what do I have and how big is it. And so, if this is
I'm so
lower
grateful
hull,
I have a box right now, because I don't know what else to
I guess that can
think
be
or
lower
do.
hull,
Yeah,
so
come on, grab
It's a
some
little bit
pieces
fair.
over here. I'm making such a mess. I said I wasn't going to glue stuff on until I knew how I was constructing it.
This
Now I'm
is
changing my
narrow.
construction. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if there's going to be a gingerbread tank by the end of this. I really don't.
There's going to be a gingerbread something.
There's going to be I'm kind of tempted to just start from scratch. I have no idea what the heck's going on.
So what the problem I'm coming across is that it seems to me that the frosting is harder than the gingerbread.
My track's falling off. It's going to take forever to repair. Now my roof's coming off. Okay, my hull's falling apart. I'm having so much fun. Can't wait to do this never again. So
Yeah, it's
whose
making
idea was this again?
Somebody who I know is not actually doing this. Fix It and Post has been watching too many of these cooking challenge shows. So now he's decided this is where we get the inset, the one-on-one, as the baker or chef
My confessional.
talks about what has gone right and what has gone
Where I
wrong.
talked about how I almost set the house on fire. Well, fortunately, I have not been entrusted to any hot top or oven, so I haven't been able to set anything properly on fire, but my track has broken multiple times now. I'm trying to create some sloped armor so that this looks a little bit more like a mouse and less like a soda can box. However, I did things out of order. I probably should have adjusted the foundation before trying to establish the construction of the tank, and also before even decorating. As you can see, I have some decoration. Gumdrops apparently are like the quintessential gingerbread house decoration, so you've got to have some gumdrops. But where it all went wrong is that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm breaking things as I build them, and I have frosting everywhere. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. You'll definitely want to stick around until the end. Here's what I've done so far. We've got the wheels. I guess this is less of a track and more of skirting. Initially, I thought this shape would be the actual track itself. We've got the gumdrops up top because you need to have those when you have a gingerbread house. So I did start decorating while construction is still underway. Then we've got these two front panels here on the front of the hull. And I've got a split roof. There's no cupola. There's really no way in or out of this tank by the time I'm going to be done with it. So it is going to be like a tomb.
Self-propelled coffin, yeah.
Self-propelled coffin, I like that. Admittedly, I didn't know tomb was going to come out of my mouth, but I'm not trying to be too morbid. But
No, this is a season of happiness and cheer.
Yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday, after all. Good. That's what I'm going for.
Well, you are at this point. M113 or an FE432, yeah.
Well, APC?
Yeah.
We'll go for a little APC action because I thought, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought maybe Chieftain was building like a mini tank. So then I was like, I'm going to
Well, now it's a very mini tank.
I'm going to copy everything you're doing and build a mini tank. But now I was like, okay, I built this, so I should just put a turret on top. And, but I guess this could be whatever anyone wants it to be. As a matter of fact, comment below if you have a name for this gingerbread tank. What model did I? That's it. It's actually a mystery tank. It's for the audience to tell me what the right answer is.
I'm going to work on the idea here that since the Bolo Mark I had a reduced crew capacity, there is no need for the turret to be quite as big.
We're going to add some trees to this for a little camo. So that when we're in the forest, they can't see us.
Oh, the EPA will have a fit. Knocking down trees for the sake of camouflage.
For the sake of saving lives. I mean, they're not going to get out of here, but I want them to.
Think of the squirrels that you've just dehomed.
Okay, I think it's actually coming together. It's a thing. How's the construction coming along?
It looks like a tank.
Well, you might be stuck to the map, but I'm in the phase where I need to keep my hands on it so it stays together.
Do you need a hand? I mean, do I need to glue it or something?
I think it's glue. Like I think
I like what you did with the wheels and the skirting, though.
Thank you.
That's
I think I have all my major pieces on, and now the rest is just going to be filled in with frosting and decorations. I think this is it. This is it. It's a. Dare I? No, she's not. She's not ready to move yet. But
20 minutes later.
My hands are still glued.
3 days later.
Alrighty, Chieftain,
we have
did it.
Done something.
We've done something. We certainly cleaned up our station, so
you get a good view without the debris and
clear
damage.
Line of sight of what it is we've done. I think we were successful in assembling gingerbread gingerbread.
things.
We were successful in assembling gingerbread.
Now, move doing anything with it is another matter because I can't get this off the mat.
And if I dare move this, all the pieces will fall apart. So, feast your eyes, tankers. But don't try to eat it because it is construction grade gingerbread, so it's not that tasty and it's really hard.
Well, it's just nice and colorful though. Yours is more festive than mine. I will grant you that.
I was definitely going
higher festive atmosphere.
There you go. I'm increasing, improving, raising my festive atmosphere. That's a Holiday Ops reference. I love it, Chieftain. Roughing that all in just right.
They give me a checklist of things to talk about.
But yours, I think, looks quite a bit more like a tank. You did not start your build with a box. I did come in with the box, and you fabricated every single piece, and it looks great, including the doghouse.
Yes. Did you get the dog in the Holiday Ops yet?
Chaffee, I sure did. I spend like my whole day just petting Chaffee. I bought him a house. I bought him a food bowl in the shape of a tank.
I got him everything. I didn't necessarily get I didn't get the most expensive bed. I didn't get the doghouse.
I got the doghouse because I liked it. Money was no object, and I just got him what I liked. So I went for the fancy collar in the doghouse, but I got the like squeak toy instead of like.
Oh yeah, I got.
And I didn't get him a turkey.
Have you seen the Air Force rubber chicken test?
No. Maybe should we save that for another day?
Okay, well, Google the Air Force rubber chicken test. You'll enjoy it.
I'm gonna do the same. But before I do, I do want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. I'm very excited to see the comments because I really need you to tell me what tank I built. It started out, originally I wanted to do a Tog, then I shortened the box and I thought maybe a mouse, and now I just don't know, Chieftain. I just don't know.
It's colorful. I mean, you put camouflage, you got 2 trees, somebody has just set up a party in their backyard.
Yeah, this is more like...
It'll lure people into range, and then your turret will swing by and blammo.
I liked what you called it earlier, the dazzle style.
Oh, dazzle camo?
Mm-hmm, dazzle camo. That is actually what it is. It's patent pending.
Okay, so I think what we've learned from this is that next time somebody has this idea to build gingerbread creations, don't call us.
You don't have to do that. But we are wishing you a very warm, happy, and healthy Holiday Ops 2023 season. So get out there and have fun and decorate that garage, people.